Hello, beautiful people. I hope you had a great day today. Let me tell you about mine. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this book advertised, and I really wanted to look for it and buy it. And so I went to Barnes and Nobles, and it is my favorite hangout, or should I say, my playground. So let me show you around. And Barnes and Nobles is a bookstore. And before my husband and I had kids, we used to come here a lot. They had a sofa with a coffee table inside the store, and people would just sit and relax on the sofa and just read or browse through their favorite books. They let you. It's not a library, but they do let you sit down on the sofas and read the books. So, as we would expect, they have fiction, nonfiction, self help, cookbooks, history books, magazines, parenting, and the whole 9 yards, you name it. Now, I don't see the sofas anymore, but they do have tables where we can sit, drink our coffee, and browse through the books. So, if you can just imagine, if you're a fast reader, you can just imagine the wealth of information you get in this place, and just read one book after another as long as you don't soil it, and they allow you to do that. So they do have a children's section in this place as well, with all kinds of children's books. Then they call this area Barnes and Nobles Junior. They have some tables and chairs for the kids. And this is the children's area. And they also have decorations and a small stage for reading time with the kids. Somebody reads a book to them and they sit there on those small benches. They have a table where they can read books as well, and small little chairs, small desks. So this is in this area, that's where the magazines are. All kinds, fashion, fitness. This is where the history books are. And there are aisles and aisles of cookbooks in this place. Just a nice place to be. And Starbucks is right next door to Barnes and Nobles, and their doors are actually connected. So you can just order coffee and come back inside and sit in one of those chairs, those tables that they have there that you saw. Browse through your book, drink your coffee. This is the best place to relax. That's where Starbucks is at. And that's my son Briley patiently waiting for his mommy, because he also wants me to take him to a K-pop store for an album that he has been waiting for a while now to add to his collection. And we ordered some drinks. Then we headed to the K-pop store. So here we are at the K-pop store. It's a small store at a small strip mall. They don't unfortunately, they don't allow videotaping or taking photos inside the store. So Briley went in, and I just decided to stay in the car and just finish drinking my coffee instead. So we went straight home after the K-pop store. When we got home, it was time to cook for dinner. So I cooked something simple and easy, Ginisang Sitaw. So I cut up the string beans, or sitaw, or in Visayan it's called batong. Then the spices that I use for ginisang, which is, when everybody in the Philippines would know that, is tomatoes, onion, and garlic. So, and that's a typical spices for sauteed vegetables. And this one is sauteed sitaw or ginisang sitaw, or string beans. I'm cutting up the spices, starting with the tomatoes, then the onions, then the garlic, so here are the ingredients: string beans or sitaw, tomatoes, onion, garlic, some leftover lechon kawali. I use soy sauce and ground black pepper to season this dish. So we start frying the leftover lechon kawali so that it will release its own oil and get crispy. Then once crispy and the oil had been released, we saute the garlic. I normally let it saute on the side because I want it to be golden brown before I mix everything in. The roasted flavor of the garlic is what I'm aiming for. So I added the onions, sauteed that as well, but I already kind of mixed them all together. The tomatoes, and the string beans. So I added soy sauce and ground black pepper. And then I keep checking the beans if it is cooked by pinching it. And when it is cooked, it should be done. So this is what it looks like when it is done, and it is good paired with some marinated bangus, which I had some. I fried some of the marinated bangus that I had, and that's our dinner. I hope you enjoy this video. Please hit like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.